How is it going, everybody? My name is Copyright and welcome on this beautiful day to this beautiful deck, Boro deck. And as the title suggested, this video will be finished exactly before new Capenna arrives. So it arrives for me for 10 o'clock. And I will try to set up the video so it's released at 9, so you can chilling and watching my video, and then, you know, as soon as my video is over, you can go jump into Arena and you will have the update available. How cool is this? I am setting the timers for you. It's like I'm Siri or Alexa. You can call me Alexa, by the way. I'm joking. I think if somebody starts calling me Alexa, it will be terrible. This is why let's stay with copyright, right? Or CRG is also okay. Boros deck, my friends. Boros, not disadvantage, go second deck. And let's go shortly through why it's not disadvantage and what makes this deck so cool to play and super, let's say, competitive. This deck has a really high win rate, really good win rate. I played with it a little bit in Mythic, I climbed with it. I was even testing some dark cards. I will show it to you in the breakdown. Also, search for some different solutions, but this is what I come up with. And let's check it out why it's good to go second with this deck, or it's not a big disadvantage with it. First card, Loyal Warhound. Loyal Warhound lets you play an extra land if you have less lands than your opponent. When do you have less lands than your opponent? Number 1, you got mana screwed. Number 2, you go second. Because on turn 3, you will overtake your opponent, or you will get even with your opponent, I think, right? On turn 3 you get even, on turn 4 you have mana advantage, right? So this is why this is not a disadvantage to play. But also, things like Kakkazan. We mostly play mirror matchup with this deck, also other Boros decks or mono white decks, and Kakkazan allows you to play a Luminarch Aspirant on turn 2 with an additional counter that allows you to block opponents' Luminarch Aspirant if they also play on-curve Luminarch Aspirant on turn 2. Because our enters with an extra counter, so next upkeep, opponent put a counter on their Luminarch Aspirant and can attack, but our Luminarch Aspirant will also be a 3/3 as our opponent wants. This is why it's not a big disadvantage, because we can effectively trade with it. Otherwise, in this sort of game or matchups, you will be always one turn behind, right? The opponent's Luminarch Aspirant will be always a bigger creature. This is why it's good to be on the draw, or not bad, let's say. Then, what makes this deck also special against not being bad on the draw is Maul of the Skyclave and a lot of creatures with Vigilance. Loyal Warhound has Vigilant, Adeline has Vigilant, Reidane has Vigilant. These creatures, Vigilant creatures, and also of course the token from Wonder Empire, and this is why this is a semi-vigilant tribe deck. These creatures are now able to, especially against aggro decks, and this is what we will mostly face, other aggro decks. Against aggro decks, on turn 3 already, if you have Warhound or something else out, right, or Adeline, already start attacking and effectively blocking, so opponent cannot attack you back. And this is where the most creature decks start falling apart. If they cannot attack you and push attack all button, they start falling apart. Yeah, this is so far in for the deck, guys. Let's not waste too much time. We're gonna check first our, still in the old menu, but today it's gonna change. 24 lands, you see maybe average curve 2.4, so it's pretty stable, pretty okay. And we have Den of the Bugbeard 3 off because I love this manland, and the sideboard we're gonna check in the breakdown. So if you wanna know more about this deck, in the breakdown part we're gonna talk about it. Otherwise, let's roll the gameplay. Boro. Havoc! I played against Havoc, no? You remember? I played against Havoc, I remember this name. We go first, and we have a really weird hand, but we're gonna keep, because it's Boro time. 88 against 88, lost a lot of rank, was trying to build some other decks, but it's okay, c'est la vie, no? Another deck that I was trying to build. Good draw, by the way, the Elite Spellbinder. And I expected people foretell Doomskars. I expect this, actually, this place maybe being more aggressive. Cosmos, Cosmos, Cosmos. Why Cosmos, you ask? Because I think the others are not slowing him too much down. He can play now, Doomscar. Then he's gonna look that he is playing something on turn 4. But it looks like, because I took Elixir, he cannot play anything on turn 4. This is why I'm gonna play Adversary and Kakkazanchik. Now let's see turn 4 what opponent is going to play. If nothing, I will attack with Adeline. This will lead... Ooh. Okay, he wants to Path of Peril me here. So if he top decks another land, he can play Invoke. Most likely he will top deck another land, right? So let's play another Adversary. See. Because now if he invokes me, I'm okay with sacrificing Invoke, because then I can play Adeline and instantly attack with Kakkazan. Kakkazan will be destroyed, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's play like this. Try not to play Showdown of Skald on 4 mana, because if you top deck land, you cannot play it, and if you top deck 2 lands, it's a waste. What should I say? What should I say? Are you serious, game? Wow. Okay, sure. Oh, it's okay. That's okay, my friend, don't worry. Oh, Jesus. So he has mana already to play all of them, right? Even kick. So if I take Professor, he gonna sweep. Let's do this. We take Professor, and I'm not gonna play my Lumi out. I'm gonna equip on Elite Spellbinder. This way we do a little bit of damage. Then he gonna Path of Peril or whatever he feels for. Oh Jesus, he top decks all the removals, huh? He has also Doomscar Foretold, most likely. Ah, yeah, he destroys the thingy too. Okay, wow. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no, it's still okay, no. Yeah, it's still okay. It's still okay. Manlands! Manlands for the win, let's go, boys. Let's go. Path of Peril it. Path of Peril it, you ma freaker. Cosmos Elixir, okay, gain your 2 life. Path of Peril it, sure. Sure, bro. Sure. Path of Peril. Path of Peril. Oof. This is 2, 6, 7 damage. Ah, not enough. We are going there, boys. Now we're gonna hide you. Underneath you. Because I know him. He has the hand full of removal. Full. Everything he has, removal. You nervous? A little bit, huh? A little bit. Just poquito. Poquito. Okay. Greedy, huh? This is how you wanna do it. You wanna do it greedy, huh? Do it greedy, my friend. Do it, Greedy. Do it, Greedy! I'm sorry. Do it! Do it! What a game! What a game! This is how you finish all removal spells. All removal spells. He could not draw better. What was in the exile? Another Doomscar. Another Doomscar. Greed. Look at this, what we survived. Path of Peril, Farewell. Doomscar. Onyx was not played. Doomscar. Path of Peril. Invoke. Vanishing Verse. Guys, tell me a game we are not playing against removal. You didn't. Somebody long ago wrote in the comments that we haven't played against removal. You know? You know? I love you too. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go. So, let's go into the next game. Just had a game, I think I will edit it out 100%. He just scooped on the first turn. So, was not interesting for you to watch and was also nothing informative where I usually talk a lot or something or explain something. This sort of games where I talk or explain something to game, please don't tell me you're crashing. My game crashed. I'll be right back. Here we are back with the game crashed. Let's see. I am already hearing the countdown. Yes. I'm here, my friend. I'm sorry. Game, it happens sometimes. Game crashed. Game crushed. Mono green! Mono green enchantments? Have you ever saw mono green enchantments? What is he playing? What are you? He annoys me right now. Like, literally annoys me right now. When we suspect a sweeper, we can hide Rabbit Battery underneath when we suspect it. But, okay. Shigeki. This is why Brutal Cathar is sugar, but also Emperor as a combo trick. Bam, 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 bam. Give him trample. Bam, 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 bam. Ow, ow, ow. Look how he's scooping. Ow, ow. Scoop? No? Okay. No scoop. I don't know how he wants to recover from it. And this is also why it's good also to go second with this deck. Loyal Warhound. Loyal Warhound. I hope I can show you a game with him. El Rolilo. El Rolilo. Okay, let's go. We go first, but one of them will be 100% tapped. Sure. Why not? Why not? Den of the Bugbeard. Den of the Bugbeard. El Rolillo. Maybe a friend from Brazil? Is this a misplay? I think it's a misplay, but sure. Let's go with shield, right? Let's lean back. Check what my opponent has. What the fuck? What is this hand? 2 Windfalls, 2 Galvanics, and 1 Opus. He cannot cycle the Opus if I exile it, right? I think he can. I think my opponent has some sort of removal. No, he top deck Fading Hope. March of Mist, okay. March of Mist is okay, better than Fading Hope. Jesus, I thought he top deck Fading Hope here. Oof. You know how it will be? Oof. Okay, opponent is tilting, I think. Why do you make it main phase? This makes my decision making much easier. Sure. Keep your hand against control. Keep your hand as much as you can. Because you gonna need his hand if he gonna sweep it. 10 damage in one turn. Clickbait the video. 10 damage on turn 5. Bullshit. Okay, another unexpected windfall. Sure. And then 4 mana left. Second he has this dragon removal spell that sweeps everything. Could be, right? Could be that he draws it. But maybe not enough. Maybe not enough. Who knows? Because next turn we can also Adeline and haste her. I think you're a reanimating deck, right? Yeah, you are Invoke Justice reanimation. Yeah. Jeskai Invoke, I call it. You saw me losing against this deck sometimes. I usually like these matchups. They are really cool because my opponent tries to do cool things. Oof. I will give him a good game because he at least plays something interesting. 93% also, like, if he goes for it, he could go for it, right? Is he dead? I think he's dead, right? Configure it here. Put it here. Doesn't matter where we put it. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, 1 damage! 1 damage off! Where did I miscalculate? I thought it will be lethal, exactly 14 damage. Did I miscalculate? Miscalculated? Orderly, wardily. Yeah. Here we go again against Danger Mouse. Orderly. Yesterday I rewatched Rick and Morty again. And I don't know why, you know this card, Ord Whitley Light in white, this exile spell for X and a white? I was building today at morning a deck before I published the Elves deck for you yesterday. And I don't know why, I kept on calling this card in my head Orderly the whole time. And then I remember, because I fall asleep with Rick and Morty running in the background, I think it was something from Rick and Morty that I catched up in my sleep that make it the Orderly Light, Orderly, but my brain always tried to pronounce it Orderly, like literally every time. Orderly Light. And I could not stop doing it. It's stuck in my head. Good hand, by the way, good hand. Opening Kakkazan. Opponent foretells. We play Adversary. Opponent will throw up. He say, fuck, turn 2, 4-2 with lifelink. Then he say like, panic Doomscar. When he panic Doomscar, we Reidane, right? When he kills Reidane, we Luminarch Aspirant. So we have... No, my opponent is not panic Doomscar, okay? Because he's not panic Doomscar, we gonna attack first. Wanna see what he has in his hand. Pow. 6 damage, turn 3. Oh, Behold the Multiverse, okay. Behold the Multiverse is better than Doomscar because now he draws it and I can take it away with Elite Spellbinder. You know what I mean? Oh, this is Esper Planeswalker deck, right? Oh, boys. Change of plans, I'm sorry. Change of plans. Reidane gonna do it. Because now this turn he will spend with killing Reidane. No, he doesn't. Okay. Danger Mouse. Thank you for your time. Thank you for playing. At least it was fast. And we are climbing like a rocket. Let's go. Dragonfly Guru. I also know his name. And yesterday, if you missed yesterday's video, and you're watching today's video, I asked you, do you want me to go more competitive approach in the Mythic? Because I don't know, some people just like different decks. Some other people say I want to see people playing in a higher ranks than I am, so that they can learn something, or I don't know. And this is my question: do you want me to? This is a weird hand. Do you want me to play on a higher level of Mythic? I mean, I know Mythic is not something that is super representative for anything. Like, if you have enough time, you can be Mythic easily, right? You just net deck something and you play in high Mythic. But do you want to see the, like, good decks, better decks approach in the Mythic? Look, this 900 IQ play. He has a removal. He was like Blessed of Voice or something. How it called this? No, Frostbite. Frostbite. He has Frostbite most likely. Ba-bow! Ba-bow! I told you. I told you. Not pre-recorded, by the way. Not pre-recorded. I'm just knowing it. I'm just knowing it. Because this is too obvious. Gruul deck that is usually aggro. That usually they have like 8 to 10 interactions. That don't play anything on turn 2 or 3. Has handful of interactions. What should I say? This is how it is. This is how it is. Bam! Bam! Not optimal mana use, but this way I can attack with Kumano, and opponent has maybe like Blizzard Brawl or something that allows me to force him to attack maybe like my Lumi, right? He can also sacrifice the Liberator and destroy Kumano, because Kakkazan is also an enchantment, you see? It's also an enchantment creature. I don't know why he do it. Maybe he's going a greedier way and try to turn it to night so the Outland Liberator destroy him without doing anything. Possible, but I think it will be too greedy. Until then I will run away with the game. Okay. Looks like it, right? Maybe he has for 3 mana something else. Oof, yeah, he goes for the greedy way. Ouch. Let's go. Let's go, Adeline. Let's go, Adeline. Go, Adeline. Let's go. Nice. Sure. Still, I'm gonna attack. Next turn, he can destroy the thingy for free if he attacks. And if he attacks, this will make the way free for Adeline. But who am I to judge, right? Who am I to judge? Dragonfly Guru. Nice. Nice. Kadra is always nice, but I still can draw, kill her. If he attacks, I'm gonna kill Liberator too, definitely. This is why maybe his play should have been to attack, kill the Kumano, and then use the how it calls? I'm sorry for the noises. Use the Frostbite here, 2 Frostbites, on something else. I cannot save Adeline by playing Luminarch. This is why we're gonna crew the land. This will make Adeline much bigger if he double blocks it, and I will kill both of them. Because Den of the Bugbear also produce a token. So we're gonna get 2 tokens now. This is what it does. I'm sorry. This is what it does. And for 1 red mana, I don't even know what he can have that he don't use. Because auto tapper, he's not auto tapper. Pack leader costs 2 green mana. So this analysis, you can throw it to the easy basket, the trash, the bucket. So maybe he has like Blizzard Brawl. Yeah, usually they run like 8 to 10 removal spells, right? Like 4 Frostbites, 4 Bristle Brawls, and 2 like the Inscription of Abundance. It's usually Gruul list. And I will run, for example, but I think he runs the same too. Okay, my friend, this is a lot of damage. So if you don't have a sweeper, I don't see a way out from here. Because even the 1/1's attacking, healing you. So you need double spell now. Guru. Ugly avatar, I'm sorry. Guru has ugly avatar, this one. This one is an ugly avatar. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we don't need to schnick-schnack here anything, we can just attack. And Guru had enough. Boys, we are running. Where did we start? 89? 89%, now we are 92, so flawless. Should I kill it? Sorry, I kill it. Should I call it unbeatable Boros? Undefeated. Here we go, guys. I think it's gonna be our last game against Sharklord. Just played a game against Mono White, and this deck is by all means not better as Mono White, right? If you wanna climb consistently, Mono White is just the way to go. This is why I think to show you gameplay of Mono White deck, it's always such a thing, right? And Sharklord, let's see what you got. Oh, the Chief. Master Chief Collector. Sure. Let's play you out. So we stay in curve. Good blocker. The Master Chief. Dockside Chief. The Master Chief. A Beetle. Mono Black. Yeah. This is bad. This is bad. You think he's going to double block the adversary? I think so. I think he's gonna double block it. That's why we're gonna hide it underneath and chill, because maybe my opponent's gonna play something like Midhook Massacre. That we didn't draw our next land is super annoying, but it's okay. I wanna play Reidane, please game. Please game. Please. Why is he taking it? We both stack on 2 mana. Ooh. Indestructible Stance. This is a good play. Really good play. Really good play. Oh, Jesus. Game hates us. Game hates us right now. Both of us. Oh, now he draws his... Now I drew my third, right? Will I draw my third, please? Yes. You see, this game is so rigged. That's so rigged. Snow. 2 damage. Another Chief. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. My opponent wants to make some tempo play. Let's draw another land. No, but this is almost like another land. Just to fake out, huh? White. Just to fake out. Auto Tapper was even right. Look, I could have played it and put a battery on the War Leader and then attack, right? Ooh, Spider Queen!
My children drench
Spider Queen!
in exchange for loyalty.
That's good, that's good, that's good. It's okay. Now we draw our lands, right? No, we didn't. But Kakkazan will kill the Spider Queen. You will see it. A lot of people don't know it. But Kakkazan says it deals 1 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. You know it. Now you know it. He's gonna attack all in, I think, because he wants to grow the Spider Queen. Nope. Oh, he has Midhook Massacre. Midhook Massacre? Oh, no. This is how he's going to do it. But she's still dead.
Will cannot be denied.
Here he goes with the Midhook Massacre. Did he just drew it? Oh, this will be juicy, huh, if he just drew it.
Aren't I generous?
I can kill her still, right? But then I cannot play a lot of things. It's annoying. Because I cannot play then a lot of things, let me see, wait. We go and grab another land. I think this is the best play I can do.
So you wish to be prey?
Mm-hmm.
I will get what I want.
Okay. Adeline right now is not the best choice. Another Kakkazan is a good choice. Is always a good choice. Kakkazan is amazing. I'm telling you. Kakkazan is such a great card. Just pure value on the stick.
I'm sure you'll miss me.
Pure value on the stick. Would be smarter to put here 2 counters that the spiders cannot kill it, right? But opponent cannot afford double block it. Opponent cannot afford double block Reidane. Just saw it. Okay. We're gonna see next turn. Next turn I can even play the Rabbit Battery. And do something else maybe. Because my Kakkazan's gonna start popping one after each other, so even now a board sweep will not be super impactful. But another board sweep with Blood on the Snow and Love coming back would be impactful. And he's looking for it. He's looking for it, definitely. This is a solution that he needs. 6-7. He needs another land. Okay. He needs another land and a board wipe, right? Otherwise he's still dead. I think so. Bloop bloop. Doesn't really matter where I put it, right? Why? I didn't understood this. Was he annoyed or I didn't understood it? He could block here with the flyer, sacrifice it, lose 3 life. Drain me for a little bit. Okay, let's go breakdown. Let's go breakdown, guys. Breakdown, let's break down big 4 Capenna. And here we are with our game breakdown. And yeah, you saw it, the deck performs really good. We climbed from 89 to I think 92, maybe 93, I'm not totally sure. In this time of the season, it's definitely a really good climb. So this deck is definitely able to win in Mythic, this deck is able to win in a lot of other ranks. What I like about this rank and what also the cards I try, about this deck and what cards I also tried, let's go shortly through it. So first of all, Of course, the Manland in white, you know my opinion about it. I'm not a big fan of it. This is why I exclude it. Also because I mostly face creature matchups, like more than I face control matchups. I decided to make these different cuts and these different builds, but you will see in the sideboard, especially my decision, there are a lot of cards that did more against control matchups. So for example, if I will take this list to best of 3, I would also include the sideboard cards, but more copies of it. First off, how amazing is Kakkazan? Kakkazan is just a super card, and I think it also will play a big role in new Capenna, because not only there are also some really good and powerful planeswalkers, but also it's just a super tool against planeswalkers, super tool against creature matchups, because it gives you the chance if you go second, and going second, I think personally Magic is a super disadvantage. Even if some people say, oh, but you have an extra card, or you have an extra draw step, still I think, like, tell me that again, that it's not a disadvantage to go second if you play 3-4 games against mono white. Because if mono white goes first, there is barely a chance for you to win. Like, I think 90% of the win rate from mono white comes when they go first. This is why I think mono white matchups, especially in these matchups, is important for us, that we can catch up. Still, this deck performs not on a super high level against mono white. I think we can trim it again a little bit more towards mono white, for example. And I forgot to put this one, is the strict. I think strict, you're right with strict. No? Okay, then it's protector. Then it's a protector. What, his name is not strict protector? Are you joking me, game? And this is, here we have it. Strict protector. A proctor. Idiot, you know, I have terrible memory for names. This is why I can also not memorize magic cards. If you tell me like, hi, my name is, I don't know, Thomas, 2 minutes later I forget Thomas. I don't know, my brain just, I can notice your credit card number if I see it first, if I see it one time, but I have terrible memory for names. So strict proctor. This card would destroy mono white, also runes, I think. But then we need to exclude some from our cards, like Elite Spellbinder, like Brutal Cathar, also Warhound. But Warhound, we can play around it. I think Warhound is something we can play around it, also Adversary. So we need to change our deck a little bit to not being taxed by the strict proctor so much. And get an advantage out of it, right? So this could be definitely a solution for runes and mono white matchups. Against runes, we are super good. Against runes, Jesus, did we have a game against runes? I don't think so, right? We didn't play against runes, but against runes, guys, I think I didn't lose a game, not a single game against runes with this deck. Not only first strike, vigilance give you a huge advantage, but also stance. They usually pump their, what is his name, Jeskai. They pump the Jeskai until he's like a 10-10 with trample or whatever, stands, boom, go sleep, right? Also things like Warhound and Reidane with constant, or also Adeline with constant vigilant attacks, especially if we have Maul of the Skyclaves, makes a short process with rune decks. Wandering Emperor, bam, exile it. So yeah, against runes we have a really good chances, but Matchmaker barely put you against runes matchups. I don't remember, I think I played 2 games against runes and won both of them. Just amazing performance against runes. Yeah, then let's go to additions that I tried in this deck and that I also can maybe recommend for you if you don't have some cards, but I think the most cards you should have, maybe except Loyal Warhound. If you never drew it, you never crafted. But this card, if you go on the draw, really good. Turn 3, you play it first, you draw an extra card, you play maybe another land that you have in the hand, maybe it's something for Rabbit Battery or Kakkazan, so really cool. Cards I played. Escort, really good against control because we have a lot of counters that we can distribute. We can protect our creatures because Kakkazan distribute counters, Adversary distribute counters, Luminarch Aspirant, where are you? Wanderer dispute counters, Showdown Discard dispute counters. So All-in-Bulk Escort in the most cases has a lot of targets. Again, I excluded because this is a good card against control decks. The same is true for Guardian of the Faith. Amazing against control, not such an impactful against creature matchups. But against control, even if opponent is not sweeping, you can flash it on opponent's turn and suddenly you go for 3 damage more. This can bring out opponents. Cheeky Bricky, of course. I mean, Cheeky Bricky is amazing. Not only we can also copy our Warhound if we are behind on the lands and getting the land drops, but also things like Elite Spellbinder, Brutal Cathar, rarely, but if you need to exile something, to reset something maybe, you can do it, right? You can do it. Also, Legion Angel, never copied Legion Angel, but you can do it. If you need to Fable, Fear, let me tell you something. Cheeky Bricky is a really competitive card. Not only it gives you 2 creatures for 3 mana, it gives you ramp if the creatures are unanswered, and it gives you 2 card selection, 2 loot that you can go deeper if you need some solutions, some let's say response to a situation. This is why Cheeky Bricky is definitely a really powerful card, even more powerful, I think, than this Phase Breaker. Even if the Phase Breaker can be blitzed from New Capenna, that will come in few minutes, I think, from now. I will schedule the video this way. It's just stronger. You pay 3 mana, get 2 creatures, get 2 card selections. It's just pure value. Shuttlecast Machine. I run at the beginning 2 of them, but the problem is every time I drew it, because we are going against creature matchups, in the most cases, it was too slow. Or I hurt myself so much with 3 damage, because I needed to play on curve, that that it cost me the game, because I was 3 life less than normal. Eater of Fortune. I have another deck with it. I think I'm gonna present it to you in New Capenna, because New Capenna has also some additions to it. First Striking deck. If you go First Strike, Double Strike, this is super card. I know it's really underplayed, but if you go for First Strike, Double Strike, this card is really good. Not only you can do a lot of damage on certain turns, but also when the creature dies, you can equip other creatures that didn't have First Strike or Double Strike to make them having First Strike or Double Strike. In this deck, yes, you could take over Vigilance and also First Strike from all of the Skyclaves and stuff, but it barely made a cut. And what I'm missing on this card, by the way, what I'm missing on Eater of Fortune is Ward. This is what I need, because I think it has hexproof, right? Yeah, it has hexproof. But there is almost no cards with hexproof. I'm missing Ward. If there will be Ward, this card will be played. I'm certain this card will be played if it has, like, let's say it would have not this all keyboard abilities. It would say exile the creature and the Ward takes over all the abilities from the creature. Right? Like something like this. Then this card will be banned. Most likely. Warsinger. Really cool also against creature matchup if it would not have been in an exile meta. Because there is a lot of exile. Otherwise, this creature can bring you on turn 4 all of your creatures back. Like everything we have. Because on turn 4 you can play it, equip it with Rabbit Battery and go instantly in as a 4-4. And if we connect it as a 4-4, we can bring everything back. Otherwise, if opponent has some blockers, we can still connect and bring something back. So this is also really good against control, but against creature matchups, again, we are in exile meta. People often exile with mono white and other things, and runes have to borrow time and stuff. This is why the Warsinger didn't make the cut. AO, again, Vigilance, because I wanted to make this Vigilance sort of tribe in Boros. But again, because a lot of things get exiled, and I hope it will change with New Capenna a little bit, AO is just not reliable enough. You cannot trust in a 5 mana, 5/4 flying Vigilance anymore who has death triggers. They need to have ETB triggers, enter the battlefield triggers. Then AO will be banned. Again, no, but he will be really strong, powerful, right? If he will have an NTB ability. Otherwise, yeah, if New Capenna, let's say like this, if New Capenna bring us changes that people play sweepers, normal sweepers, not exile, or people play there's this new sweeper where if you control a multicolor card, I think you draw a card or something for 4 mana. Or people play more removal that is like sacrifice it or kill it or blah blah blah. Then I think there's a lot of cards that will see play, right? AO will see play. Warsinger will see play. I'm not even hesitating to tell it or to say it, because we have tools to make it haster, and opponent killing my creatures is not such a big disadvantage as exiling them. It will be played. Otherwise, it did make the cut, simply because I played AO in 95%. When I was testing the deck, I was 95%. And I played him in 2 games. In both of these games, he got exiled. In both of these games. One time with, I think, Borrow Time. It was against Selesnya Enchantments. I still won the game, but he was exiled. And one time against something else, it was also exiled. And this made me like regret to play a 5 mana for a 5/4 flyer, because the thing's getting exiled. Otherwise, as I said, it will be played. Yeah, on this pod, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go to Capenna. As I said, I will set up this video that now when you're clicking off the video, you will have new Capenna update ready for you waiting. This is why let's not waste further the time. I'm for sure already super excited about the update. You too. Let's go into new Capenna, and I'm thankful for your time, thankful for watching, and I hope to see you in the new Capenna. The video will come today, don't worry. Stay tuned, right? See you.